Thank you very much for coming. This has been a really good first day. I'm quite excited about all of the fantastic stuff that we're going to be getting into in the next literally hour and a half. We've got some fantastic companies that have actually ended up working with us for the Workplace Awards, the Work Flexibility Awards. This is a tongue twister that we've really got to actually rename it to something else, to be completely honest with you. This was actually a new experiment that Sara from FlexJobs, who unfortunately can't be with us, just because she's in the United States and COVID is a real thing, she was not able to come. So we thought about this about 8 or 9 months ago, and we thought to ourselves, well, what if we could actually give people more of an open kind of congratulatory nod to not just companies that are working remotely, not just companies that are working, but companies that are working remotely. And Mike LaRosa, who is he here? Mike's here, okay. And then Mike LaRosa said, guys, this is fantastic. This is a great idea. You should absolutely run with it. So we decided to do it. And what we ended up doing was we brought together what I really think is excellence in remote work and recognizing it for what it is, which is, in my opinion, legitimate work. So thank you for being part of this and making sure that we can hopefully make this a yearly thing. We had so many people apply. I think we had over 60 applications, if I remember correctly. Companies like Yum, Upwork, Citrix, those all applied and completely blew us away. And the application process was actually very difficult. It's about 40 pages, so we really appreciate everyone that applied. And I and all of the other judges ended up spending literally days reading through all these applications. So for anyone that is here in the audience, thank you. We read through every single thing that you wrote, and I am very excited about announcing all of the 6 categories that we have. So we have 6 categories that we're going to be talking about tonight: remarkable employee onboarding, diversity and inclusion, leading remote first company, vibrant remote culture, outstanding employee well-being, and the most flexible workplace. So we're going to be getting into that. And one last thing that I would love to be able to, has everyone got their drinks right now? All right, so I would love to start the toast off with Ike and Fiona. Do any of you guys know, does everyone know what happened today? So, Ike, could you tell everybody what happened? And what did she say? Did you say yes? Fantastic. Why don't you two stand up for everybody? All right, a toast to Ike and Fiona. This is amazing. That's a first. We've never done that before. So very excited to be able to have that happen and us be able to witness that. So excited about, what we're going to be talking about. Literally, this is just such a microcosm of remote work, because when I was talking to Ike and Fiona beforehand, and me and Ike had actually been planning this for a very long time, we can talk about all of the different logistical things that we wanted to do to be able to make this work effectively. But I think you just kind of encapsulate remote work fundamentally. Like, remote work you guys wouldn't have been together had it not been for remote work. So it's fantastic. I'd love to be able to see, live stream the wedding as well. That would be great. We can do that too. But we're going to be getting into our first course, and then right after that, we're going to be talking about remarkable employee onboarding. The winner will be announced by none other than probably someone that you probably have met before, Sacha Connor from virtualworkinsider. She's going to be beamed right onto this screen right now.
Hi, I'm Sacha Connor, the CEO of virtualworkinsider. I'm excited to announce the winner of the Remarkable Employee Onboarding Award. And the winner is Citrix. Citrix has had a distributed workforce for decades. Its hybrid work model aims to create an environment of inclusion, so inclusive regardless of where people are working from, and they want everyone to feel that they have equal opportunity to participate, to contribute, and to grow their career. And that is really evident in their onboarding program. At Citrix, all employees are onboarded virtually, and that's because they believe that creates a really consistent experience. And it also establishes early on that working remotely is okay, which is great role modeling, especially in the beginning of an employee's experience with the company. So even in advance of their first day, a new hire is working with their manager to identify their home equipment needs, and they get a new hire office setup bonus. The onboarding program also covers everything from background information on the company and the culture to spending time with the IT team to understand the tech tools they have access to, and supporting the creation of a 90-day plan so that expectations are laid out really clearly. And each new hire is set up with a buddy to help them acclimate, to help them extend their network. And the results are strong. Citrix has a 92% favorability rating for their onboarding experience. Congratulations to Citrix.
Citrix was not here to accept the award, so I am going to accept it on Citrix's behalf. It's a very fancy award, and I would like to thank myself for this award. We are going to be sending it to Citrix. They were unfortunately not able to make it, obviously, because COVID is very, very difficult. Next category that we have is the diversity and inclusion category. And this is actually one that I ended up working on very, very deeply with. And the winner of that particular category is none other than a company that probably some of you may not know quite a lot about, but it was a company that they had one of the longest applications that I actually read. It was over 60 pages, and it was they really loved what they were doing. And the biggest thing that came out to me, it really put them over the path out of the other shortlisted companies that we had, was at the top of their career page, they say that career growth has no borders. And I think that that's a core fundamental message that anyone can really think about when they think about remote work. So the winner is Pan Communications for advancing diversity and inclusion, and I will also be accepting that particular award. Look at this. Thank you. So thank you very much. I'm rolling. This is actually the last ones that I'm going to accept personally. Everyone else is actually going to be here. We wanted to get these ones out of the way right off the bat. But oh, thanks, Igor. So those are the first two. So we've got Citrix from Sacha, and we've got Pan Communications from me. We're going to be having dinner in about 5 to 10 minutes, I believe. And then after that, we are going to be rolling into the leading remote first company, which is going to be a really exciting one. So leading remote first company is actually going to be presented by none other than Sara from FlexJobs.
Hi, I'm Sara Sutton, founder and CEO of FlexJobs and remote.co, and I'm really sorry not to be able to be in Montreal with you all celebrating how far remote work has come in the last couple of years since the last Running Remote in Bali. What a difference. And as part of that, it was really exciting to be able to look at the entries for the Remote First Company Award. And I'm very happy to announce that Checkly is the winner. There are a lot of components that went into this, and it was a really difficult decision with so many strong players. And one of the areas that Checkly really kind of resonated is it represents so many of the newer companies coming in and really having to embrace this new world and choosing to wholeheartedly. And with that, they focused on the on-ramping process and culture and positive feedback loops and gender equality in their organization. fair pay, all of these different tactics that are really important as we embrace remote work in the future and set models for other organizations who are going to be looking at it as their sustainable business model also. Checkley had a lot of spirit, and they really are conscientious in how they're approaching different things around culture and career development, and I really congratulate them on the win. And I look forward to being able to learn more from all of the different companies coming out. Having been in this space for 15 years now, and from early days being one of the very few remote first companies, it's really exciting to see how far it's come, and I congratulate Checkley and all of the other shortlisted companies who are fantastic, and I look forward to being able to celebrate with you in person hopefully next year. Thanks so much, and have a really fantastic rest of the weekend.
Come on up, say a few words.
Thank you so much. It's very exciting. I think this is the first ever award that I've accepted. So, yeah, I think while I was sitting there, my hopes were getting quite low on actually winning an award after hearing that the previous award winner brought in a 60-page application, which is something that we definitely didn't do. So, yeah, thank you so much. I'm super proud of the team, and I hope that we can keep on improving things as well. Thank you.
There you go. Yeah. Okay. Next one on the docket is vibrant remote culture. Culture's vibrant, right? No, this is actually a really great one, and something that we actually got a ton of applications for, which was really interesting. It was a very long process, and we have the team at Building Hub that's actually going to be presenting.
Hi, everyone. Michael Dean here from Team Building Hub, and we have the honor this year of presenting the award for Vibrant Remote Culture. The company that we're presenting the award to has been fully remote since its inception in 2007. They've been pioneers in establishing what remote culture actually looks like, and that is an incredible achievement. Diversity and access to global talent has been vital to their success as a team of nearly 100 people across 35 countries, spanning all time zones, with their product that supports about 25 million customers in 19 different languages. This company has rejected the ethos that culture only happens in the office or around the ping pong table or around the water cooler. Culture at this particular company is about building and forming personal connections, and that is a continuously evolving process for them. And literally, it's baked into everything that they do. Communication and trust is the key for this company. This means getting rid of micromanagement, saying no to invasive time or screen tracking type of tools, and maintaining confidence that their colleagues and workers will do what they say they're going to do until they're shown otherwise. This company also does a lot of activities together IRL. They do company-wide retreats. Each year, the entire company gets together for a week-long, all expenses paid trip, retreat somewhere in the world. Past places have included Iceland, Greece, Chile, and Portugal. Yes, please. All of those places sound amazing to me. So without any further ado, I'd like to announce that this year's winner of Vibrant Remote Culture is Doist. Let's give them all a round of applause. Congratulations, everyone. As a thank you to Doist, Team Building Hub would like to offer you a free experience for up to 10 people of our most popular activity, which is called Game Show. And while I'm here, let me just brag about Team Building Hub for just a minute. At Team Building Hub, we've helped strengthen 5,000 remote teams, and we're really just getting started. As you all know, it's a really unique challenge to onboard new team members, create community, and keep morale up, all while being remote and not having an office space. And so that's why we launched Team Building Hub. We really believe that the idea of a tight-knit, fully remote team is 100% possible. And what we do is we provide a way for remote teams to connect and build camaraderie, ultimately helping the company achieve more. We are led by world-class designers, game designers at the Escape Game. Team Building Hub hosts unique team building experiences all over the world with our unparalleled hospitality. These games are fun. Your team will leave their cameras on, and you can choose from several different activities, including escape rooms, mystery games, and puzzle rooms as well too. Please keep us in mind and drop by our booth. We would absolutely love to chat with you. Congratulations again to Doist.
So the thunder was stolen a bit, but I want to add some context, and thanks to the team here for the opportunity to present at this awesome conference. So culture is everything. Culture encapsulates shared values, and it defines how team members treat each other. And in a remote culture, vibrancy plays a unique role. And I want to talk a bit about all of the nominees. So all the nominees this year, they share something that you heard a lot about today and you'll hear a lot about tomorrow, which is intentionality, and Doist certainly does as well. So the nominees were Doist, In-Game 360, Hotjar, and Pan Communications. So those four made the short list. It was a joy to look at their applications, and they all have built exemplary conscious cultures. Doist weaves culture into every element of the employee experience, and they share their learnings with the world, and they serve as a beacon for what a world-class remote culture looks like. Chase, it was awesome sharing the stage with you. Congrats to you and the team. Cheers.
Come on up. Come on up. All right, guys.
All right.
Here you
thank
go.
This one means a lot.
Yeah, come on up and say something.
You can't build culture in a remote team. Everybody knows that, right? No, but this one means a lot to us, I think. I'd like to thank Andrew and Pierre here for joining me tonight here at Running Remote. We are all about asynchronous communication. We're all about productivity. We're all about remote work, but I think culture is really what binds all those together for us. So this one is really special. Thank you all very much.
Okay, we've got the next one as well, which is outstanding employee well-being. And the person that's going to be presenting that is Wayne from the Remote Leadership Institute.
Hi, everybody. This is Wayne Turmel, co-author of The Long Distance Leader and The Long Distance Teammate, and the co-founder of the Remote Leadership Institute. I am here at home in Las Vegas. I wish I could be with you all in Montreal. I know that there's a party going on. It was my honor when Running Remote came and asked me to judge a couple of the categories and the entrants for them, but in particular, the idea of employee wellness and fitness. And this was a very, very difficult decision, and it wasn't reached lightly, but ultimately we settled upon Livit as the winner, if you will. And it was very close because there are so many organizations giving thought and resources and commitment to not just hiring the best people, but keeping them at their best. What made the difference, I think, for me finally with Livit was not just the sheer number of programs that they have in place, making sure that people are physically well, that they have the time they need to do things like work in their community. And a lot of organizations are doing that. I was particularly impressed that Livit recognized something that not a lot of people are recognizing right now, which is that with so many of us working at home, sometimes the last place we can actually get anything done is working from home. So their willingness to invest in allowing people to work in third spaces, co-working spaces, things like that, really summarized how seriously and how much of their business DNA is tied up in having healthy, engaged, committed people working for them. So while I wish I could be there and toast you in person, I congratulate Livit. I congratulate all the entrants. There were some superb, innovative, passionate entries. And that's it. I wish you all the best. Congratulations again. Enjoy your time in Montreal. And it's been my pleasure working with all of you and with Running Remote. I'm Wayne Turmel. Have a great, great day.
Congratulations.
Thank you so much. I did not expect this when I saw the other finalists, so I'm not really ready for this. I think, I believe well-being is a personal journey, and our role as companies is to inspire and enable our team members to live the best lives and work lives that that they can. So I think this is a win for the entire Livit team, because each of them is living an amazing life in their own ways, in whatever ways they choose, and it's our job to make that happen from the, let's say, infrastructure side. I think the Running Remote team did an amazing job with this awards and with the conference overall, so thank you so much for that. And I just want to send a special thought to Alexandrina, who's leading our talent management at Livit and has been having a particularly challenging time in the last few months. This is for her, and I wish she was here to celebrate with us. Thank you so much.
Okay, so we're getting to the part of the evening where we need to make a decision, and it's a very important decision. Who here is tired of the people that they're currently next to and would like to get up and go to another table? And I think you should probably not necessarily take that positively or negatively, just like factually. If you want to get up right now, we're just about to do dessert. So anyone who is interested, you can get up, and Marielle can move. Yes, absolutely. But we are going to be serving dessert in about 5 minutes. So if you guys want to move, it's up to you. And then after that, we're coming back with some more awards. We've got our very last category, which is the Most Flexible Workplace Award. And that's actually going to be presented by Sacha again. And before we get into that, actually, I really want to be able to reinforce the companies that ended up making this evening possible: FlexJobs, Team Building Hub, and Remote Leadership Institute. If they weren't helping us make this possible, it would not have been possible. So really want to give a shout out to them. Go check out what they're doing. I think they're really doing some very innovative stuff, all in very different categories of remote work. So let's take it away, Sacha.
Hi, I'm Sacha Connor, the CEO of virtualworkinsider, and I have the privilege of presenting the award for the Most Flexible Workplace. And the award goes to Cimpress. Cimpress has put an incredible amount of thought and resources toward developing a remote-first culture. This is not just a philosophy for them. but they're actually putting into place the structure, the policies, the operations, and the skills to support that philosophy. And it's evident when they were moving to that remote first culture that it was born out of deeply listening to their employees about what the employees needed and wanted and merging that with the needs of the business. And Cimpress is backing up their remote first philosophy through location agnostic hiring, a robust remote onboarding program, a robust learning and development program, and creating new communication norms and rituals. And so far, the results are strong. Their eNPS score, which measures how happy their team members are, is 4 times better now than it was in April 2019. And 88% of team members would recommend Cimpress to people looking for an outstanding remote working culture. Congratulations to Cimpress.
Thank you so much. Really appreciate this. I didn't even realize there was one more award left, so I almost was just about to leave, so I'm really glad I didn't. Filling in for Paul McKinlay, who's our VP of Head of Remote for Cimpress and Vista. Really honored to accept this award on behalf of our company. Really, for us, our biggest focus is we have a remote first team member success team. It's really awesome. We get to be designated on initiatives on any topic of remote first and making sure all of our team members, from anything from recruiting, talent acquisition, to benefits, just making sure they're all in line. And so it's really been awesome. So thank you so much. This has been an awesome conference. This has really been a great award ceremony as well. So props to you all for putting this on, and thank you so much.
Thank you so much for taking the time to be able to come here. This is the first time that we've ever done this. You let us know if you want us to be able to do it again. And until tomorrow, hopefully you guys have a fantastic evening and do more remote work networking. See you later.